I think one of the training for stunts was playing ping pong with swords. It was surprisingly not as hard as I thought it was going to be.
And I think that the fans will find new stuff that they weren't expecting that's also exciting.
It actually felt like I was being told a story from someone who had lived it. Just like the way it was written. It was masterful.
My friend Oliver came to school and he told me I had to read this book. And so my bus stop is next to a bookshop and I got the book, The Lightning Thief. And I came to school and I started reading it and I loved it. And then pretty soon my whole class started reading it. So at recess and lunch every day we just read Percy Jackson.
I was in New York doing something when I got the audition and I was like, I'm not booking this. Like this is like for someone else. Like this is such an iconic role. I get like a callback. It wasn't just a new audition, like there was new sides attached. And I was like, oh my God, they know who I am. And I sent in a callback and I went up to the chemistry reads and I got to meet everybody there. The entire audition process was so much fun.
To be able to see them sort of gel as a team and bring such skill into everything they do, it is so gratifying. I couldn't be prouder of them. They've done such a fantastic job.
Walker, I know you have been a fan of the series for a long time, a reader of the books. Was there a particular moment in the books that you were like, I can't wait to put this on screen?
Definitely, it was the Ares fight. That was probably the coolest fight in like the whole series. And when I got casted for this, the first thing I thought is the Ares fight. I'm so excited to do it.
We learned a lot of stunts and things. It took, I think, like a month that we've, had to go to like this huge dome thing kind of and make sure that we know what we're doing, that when we get into the process of filming, that we were already like, oh yeah, we know what to do. It wasn't like, oh, this is so hard. It was like they were encouraging us, like we were having fun and we were laughing. We had breaks. We played ping pong and things, but we wouldn't even use the table. We would just throw it across the room, literally. So yeah, it was fun.
I learned how to walk like a goat. I do that pretty much every day on set, in conjunction with the vis effects that I wear. And it's gotten to the point where just out in public, I'll be walking on my toes like a goat, and I have to like consciously put my heel down on the ground when I'm walking.
I can't speak for Leah, but I think we were both huge fans of the book me personally, I didn't even know they were making a show. My friend had to send me the open call, but I was already a huge fan of it.
The volume stage, that was rad. That was so cool. I still can't really wrap my head around it. They showed us a demonstration, like what the inside of a Star Destroyer would look like. It was so cool. Like I saw a stormtrooper walk in front of me on a screen.
Industrial Light and Magic has been just such a great partner. This is beyond cutting edge. The stuff that we're using that was first piloted in The Mandalorian and then in the other Star Wars and Marvel shows, and to be able to sort of have that as our playground and to have the next generation of that technology to draw on, it's game changing what we can do with it. To see it come to life in a way that I could never do myself, with so many great people behind the scenes is really amazing.
I'm a really big fan of it. I love the whole series, and I think it's amazing the way how Mr. Rick wrote it, of course. He gave me like a lot of good pointers on things and stuff, like in this part, like I think you should actually add something to it, like, and sometimes he'll be like, like be yourself in this one, let's see like what happens and things, because really in this, like at first I was Leah, and now like wherever I go, I'm like, I'm not even Leah anymore, I'm just Annabeth, because I really connected to the character so much now. It's like, who's Leah?
He's taught me, I've asked like a million questions about the series. I think my biggest question is how to pronounce Thalia and Castellan, because it's like a huge debate on set, like we had, and because everyone pronounces it differently. In the movies, they say Talia, and then some people say Thalia. It's Thalia.
Our producers have been like a huge help about that too. Everyone on set is just super friendly.